my friends! This is my 50th video, and I'd like to celebrate this with you today. As you guys know, I took a poll on my community tab, and I received some great requests from my pick a card readings. So starting today, I'll be doing a series of videos to answer your requests. If you have more ideas or themes for future readings, please let me know in the comments section. I'd like to thank everyone who encourages and supports me by liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really brings me joy to have a sense of connection with you, even though we're apart. So thank you very much. Okay, let's dive into the reading. Hi Group 1! You were amazing last month. Here's why. You've got 8 of Wands. The reason behind this is 10 of Swords. And advice is 9 of Pentacles. So maybe it has something to do with finances and career. Because Tiger Eye can also talk about finances. And 9 of Pentacles can talk about finances, instabilities, and your talents as well. And at the bottom of the deck, for group 1, 2, 3, we all got 5 of Wands and a verse. So there must be a really difficult conflict. However, it seems like it's almost solving or it's solved. Justice, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and 5 of Swords in reverse, and Judgment in reverse, and 9 of Wands in reverse. No, this is Page. No, this is 9 of Wands in reverse, and the Fool, 8 of Pentacles. There's something that you wanted to pursue, but some distraction got in your way. Very reckless and even foolish. Distraction got in your way, and it's almost like you're involved in a conflict. I don't think you started a conflict. You were involved in this. And now, you know what? This 5 of Wands in reverse for group 1. I think people around you are having a huge conflict right now, but I think you got out of it because 8 of Wands here. I think you received, maybe it's downloads or some sort of information that you received to avoid this conflict here. So that's why you were amazing last month. And I think the way you withdrew yourself from the situation brought some sort of justice in this conflict. And the reason behind this is 10 of Swords. You had to think a lot about this situation. Too many thinkings were required from you, and it must have been really hard because when you're gonna sleep, when you need to think about a lot of things at once, like this, like 10 things at once maybe. But you got away from it, you know. There's a dust here, like really magical, beautiful dust is in the sky. So you flew away from this. And advice here is 9 of Pentacles, okay? Meaning that you can leave these difficult situations behind now. You can leave it now, and you can move on to your own future. With your stability, I don't know what you're starting. Maybe you're starting something new, or maybe you already have something that's stable for you, but you're leaving. And that's your advice here. Okay, so let's do some clarification here. So it's almost like you were once involved, but you got away from it, and that's something that was amazing for you last month. And I think you were amazing with the ability that you caught the warnings. And I think you're very cautious about when to withdraw. Knight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse, and the Chariot. Six of Pentacles and the Devil in reverse. I feel like there was a help or support, like huge support or huge help saved you from this situation. And the people who actually caused the conflict are probably still struggling, trying to rationalize what they're doing or what they've done. And they're having a hard time admitting them making a mistake. Okay, so Eight of Wands is clarified by the Hermit. Okay. Three of Cups in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse. Maybe it has something to do with love and money as well. Or maybe you felt disappointed in a love situation or friendships too. You withdrew really quietly. You must have been really lonely in this. You know, congratulations for getting away from this, because the Hermit card is about being in a solitude, you know, doing a really deep self-reflection, and because you want to choose what's best for you, right? Yeah, lots of thinking. Eight of Wands. I have a feeling that you have decided something by yourself. Maybe you didn't really talk about this to other people because you received some sort of information. This is major arcana though, so this is really huge. It was a really huge decision for you that you made last month, and this information that you received or a communication that you gave was probably related to friendships. Like this is not really about good friendships. This is more about chaotic friendships. And the Lovers in reverse, it's almost like toxic love relationships, or somebody was controlling you or trying to control the situation so that they can get what they want and take advantage of you. And this action might have caused a conflict in your community as well. So that's why maybe you were involved in this conflict. However, you received some sort of information. Maybe you realized something, that there's something wrong with the situation, and you slowly and quietly walked away from this. Or maybe you did a lot of self-reflection related to the past. Yeah, really thinking about what your trigger is and what your inner wound is. Ten of Swords is clarified by Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment. This is, yes, Judgment in reverse. And Five of Swords in reverse. All in reversal. So I feel like this is something that you didn't really talk about. You wanted to cause a change here. You really, like, you were always seeking a way out from this difficult situation, but you just couldn't find the right timing for you. But last month you did it. You did it. Definitely there is somebody who was trying to take advantage of you, maybe related to money. Maybe this person wanted some advice around finances or something, but they're not supposed to, because when they want something from you, they should ask. But I don't think this person did. It's almost like, well, I'm just gonna snatch it. And you're like, no, I don't want to be involved in this anymore. And you were always thinking. And then I think, you know, after you left this conflict, this person is completely lost here. However, I feel like you already know that if you leave this connection, then this person who caused trouble will be left alone and be alone in this complicated friendships or community. So that's why I probably couldn't really leave this person behind. So I think it was coming from your kindness and generosity and inclusiveness. However, this decisions or the situations made you really tired when it comes to thinking. Too much thinking. Okay, so the vice here is Nine of Pentacles. It's clarified by Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. There must be something that you're aiming for, and you can get it. Maybe it's about starting your business or being successful in your business, or having a family or building a family, or going back to your family, or reconnecting with your family. It is, it's possible, okay? And Queen of Pentacles in reverse, yeah. Like I said, you can leave these difficult things behind now. And don't give your precious pentacle to somebody who doesn't deserve it. This is a strong message here. So yeah, I don't think you're going to do it again though, because I think you really you really saw what this character is. Like, do you notice this? Like the same cat here, black and white, and this cat as well, and this cat as well. So I think it's the same person. This person was causing some sort of conflicts related to maybe finances, or maybe their status, or bragging, or something like that. And you saw their characters and you decided to leave because it's not good for you. It's not taking you anywhere. And you know what? The spirit is really supporting you, saying that, you know what? Use your own pentacle for yourself. Because if you are, I don't know what you're working on, but if you're working on starting a business or building a family, then you will get it, because here's the same cat as well. Can you see it? These two cats are the same cats. Yeah. So go for your dreams, not in the past and not in this relationship anymore. And that's the advice here. But last year, you were amazing because you were able to conquer such a difficult situation by yourself. You decided something by yourself, and you made the right choice for you, and you protected yourself. Get away from this really complicated thinking that you had to go through, and now you're on the way to the success. Yep, this is my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Hi Group 2, you were amazing last month. Here's why. You've got Two of Cups in reverse, and the reason behind this is Six of Swords in reverse, and the vice is King of Pentacles in reverse, all in reversal. And you guys had Five of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck as well. You have been keeping really quiet about this, and you were amazing last month because I feel like you left somebody. You left either a romantic relationships or really strong partnerships that you guys were supposed to collaborate together, but you had to leave for some reason. I'm going to do some clarification later on though. And advice here is that King of Pentacles in reverse. Closing your eyes in the past, right? But not holding, like not releasing these pentacles. So there might be somebody who's still in your energy. Maybe somebody is still trying to kind of distract you, or like somebody's not letting you go, I feel like. Yeah. So maybe it could be a little bit of warning here, but I'm going to do some clarification to see the details. However, I think you were amazing because you basically cut the cord with the toxic relationships that you were in. And you were brave enough to leave this. And I think it was such a great idea for you to leave this because, yeah, you were, I mean, probably you are, not just in the past, but you're moving on to the future. However, this person is still blocking, you see? It's almost like this person is like a guard and not letting you go. Okay. Maybe this person is really drawn to your purity. your smile, your innocence, or maybe your clairvoyance. Maybe you can see through things because maybe you have a lot of life experiences, or maybe you are good with communication as well. Okay, so I wonder what happened. Let's do some clarification. You've got 2 cards here, okay. The Lovers, see? Definitely has something to do with romantic relationships. And the Sun, okay, five of Swords and 8 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands in reverse, and 4 of Wands. I think you guys are good in the past. However, what did this person did to you? You just have to leave because this person, it's almost like this person was always looking for a way to compete you or to win over you. And maybe this person was like, I hope this is not a stalker, because it's like this person is always watching over you. Watching over you, it's not that sweet. I mean, watching you literally. And maybe this person wants to control you. And I think you realize this, and maybe that's why last month you left this person, because it's such a toxic energy that this person carries. Okay, so 2 of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Wheel, and 6 of Cups, and 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, great, because you're not hurt anymore. I think you have realized that it's time for you to go. The Wheel and 6 of Cups. You're not hurt, but the other person is still hurt. So be careful, first of all. That's the advice here. And you had to leave, and it was necessary because there's somebody else that you needed to take care of. And it has something to do with your past. Maybe you have realized your inner child or inner wound that you had to deal with. Or maybe this inner child issue was probably that becoming a trigger when you were with this person. Something like that. And you realize that it's not good for you to be with this kind of people. So you left. You decided to leave. Also, another story is that maybe this person was always trying to control you when you were like, when you needed to do some sort of reflection. Maybe this person didn't allow you to be alone and have your own time to really look into your own past and reconnect with your past. You know, reconnecting with your past is so important because, you know, when you want to do some self-reflection, you need your own time. But it feels like this person is really controlling that they didn't allow you to be alone. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that this person talks a lot and fast. Okay. 6 of Swords in reverse is clarified by Emperor in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse, and Queen of Swords in reverse. Why are they all in reversal? I think you I have a feeling that there's so many things that you actually wanted to say to this person, but I don't think you ever said this to the person that you were with, or the person who was causing a conflict, because you already knew that this person is not going to listen to you anyway. Why? Because this person wanted to have a really strong power in this relationships. I don't think this relationship was fair. Maybe it's about finances, or maybe it could be about age difference. Maybe there's an age gap, or the status were different. You needed to detach from yourself. From yourself? Okay, so maybe you wanted to, you needed to detach yourself. I was gonna say detach yourself from the situation, but maybe it's almost like you had to detach yourself when you're with this person because this person wanted you to be a different type of person, to make them satisfied. It's almost like they're looking for a guardian in this relationship, and you are fed up with it, I feel like. And you successfully left this connection. And the advice here is King of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Hermit in reverse, King of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so if you want to leave this connection, try to be quiet about this, you know. You can, of course, you can talk to people who you can trust. And I think you should talk to professions when you need some sort of help. If this is talking about stalkers or some, you know, dangerous situations, I think you definitely need to do some, like, take some actions, right? Especially with professions or professional, I don't know who's out there, maybe lawyers or, I don't know, shelters. However, it's almost like these cards are saying that you should ignore any contacts or signs that this person is giving you, because this person is just not giving up on you. They're still looking for a chance to be with you, I feel like, for group 2. However, you're a smart person because the Hermit is here. So I don't think you're going to cause any like troubles or conflicts, or you're not going to make a scene or make a drama. I don't think you're going to do that because you're smart. However, I think the warning, it's a little bit of warning here that just try to concentrate on what you need to do, because it seems like there is something important that you're working on. Maybe it's related to your business or finances or knowledge as well. Maybe you're trying to learn something new. And when you're doing this, maybe this person might try to still contact you or try to give you an eye contact or distract you. But, you know, try not to look at this person. Try not to make an eye contact with this person, because this person has to understand what they've done in the past. Because I feel like this is not you who ruined this connection. I think it was their controlling issues. So they really need to learn some lessons here. And in order for them to learn the lessons, they have to also learn to listen to you. So if they learned, like if they misunderstand you, that you're going to always be there for you, then this person is not going to change. So that's why you need to, it might sound a little cruel, but yeah, you also have to understand how this person is and intentionally kind of, you know, steer your attention to something else. That's what's saying, yeah. However, I think you were amazing last month that you cut cord from these toxic relationships and protected yourself. Okay, this is my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, Group 3. You were amazing last month. You've got Ace of Swords, and the background story is Eight of Swords in reverse, and the device is the High Priestess in reverse. You were amazing last month because you saw the truth and you said the truth to change the situation, because you had Five of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I think you're involved in this really difficult conflict. I feel like maybe it's about work situations, workplace difficult situations. And the reason behind this is Eight of Swords in reverse, because you left this negative thinking that you had, I think you were very clever. You know, the actions that you took were very clever. And the advice here is High Priestess in reverse. You still need to say some truth here. You still need to reveal some truth here. Okay? And listen to your intuition, because it seems like you're such a powerful person when it comes to intuition. I think you have some sort of, maybe you're, receiving a lot of downloads, or maybe if you remember anything about your dreams, then try to jot down, and maybe you could ask, well, if you do tarot, you can use tarot as well, but you could ask maybe AI to analyze what your dream means. Let's do some clarification to see more details and what you have overcame last month. Okay, you've got 2 cards here. So there are a lot to say. Okay, 10 of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Empress in reverse, Wheel in reverse, and Queen of Wands, 4 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and 5 of Cups in reverse. You have been thinking about this for a long time. And you needed to protect yourself, not only for yourself, but I think you needed to protect somebody else as well. And you needed to end this. End something. Maybe you were in the position where you needed to be like a mother for somebody. Maybe literally your mom, but I don't think so. Or maybe, maybe it could be, but it's almost like you needed to mother somebody else. And you were very drained, and it's almost like you went home. So, what is this? Okay. Ace of Swords is clarified by the World. Beautiful. 2 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands, and 6 of Wands in reverse. You definitely needed to change the situation, and I think you did. Definitely you did change the situation with your words and mind and intellect and smartness. So congratulations for that. And 2 of Pentacles, and 4 of Wands. It definitely has something to do with finances and friendships, but it's like, I don't know if it's you or somebody was saying like, there's so many tactics or so many things that this person wanted to do with you. I feel like maybe this person wanted to go traveling with you. Maybe this person wanted to have a family with you, to go outside and have a party with you. And basically this person wanted to change their life with you. However, they failed because you saw the truth. What did this person do to you? Okay, so 8 of Swords in reverse is clarified. The King of Swords in reverse, okay. 3 of Wands in reverse, and 10 of Cups. Were you dealing with somebody who was a dreamer? Like who talks a lot about their dreams and they talk big, but they're kind of, like I said, maybe you needed to mother somebody who is not independent. They have to be more emotionally dependent, independent. They should be a grown-up emotionally. but they were always rely on you, I feel like, and maybe they're dreaming about having a family with you. But in order for them to have a family with you, I think they should have worked. Literally, like maybe they should have concentrated on their work or business, and they should like keep their mouth shut. So maybe they talk too much, or maybe they're somebody who cannot keep secrets, or they're somebody who doesn't really think. However, they could be really harsh. What kind of person is this? I feel like, you know what? I feel like this person is, I don't know about now though, but maybe this person was feeling really cold inside, you know. Maybe this person grew up in a very cold environment, and now, you know, when they met you, they felt like I can finally feel the coziness with you, or coziness with somebody. So basically, you were the oasis for this person, I feel like. However, you saw the truth, which is that this person is a huge dreamer, and this person is not. Maybe they were trying, but they don't. I feel sorry, but I don't think they're ready to be successful yet. They need to learn to be independent, especially about emotionally. They need to be mature. They're not yet. Advice is the high priestess in reverse, and it's clarified by the magician in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, and Knight of Wands in reverse. I think this person has a lot of problems. This person brags a lot, I feel like. This person tries to make themselves bigger than who they are. They could be lying to impress you. Yeah, basically this person wanted to impress you. Yeah, basically this person wanted to get some attentions from you because, you know, they wanted to have a family with you, but they don't have anything. So what else they can do to make up a story and tell you to impress you? Oh, they're not supposed to do that. Because I think you knew this all along, and now they're still thinking about like some crazy ideas to take you somewhere. But you know what? I think the advice is saying that when that happens, you know, it just happened last month, right? So if it happens again this month or next month, you have every right to reveal what happened to you between the two of you. Okay? So I don't know what kind of situation you're in, but if you needed to talk, maybe you could be talking to your boss, or maybe you could be talking to your parents. I don't know. But somebody who has power, authority, who can judge correctly. You know, if you need to talk to those type of people, do it. You know, okay? Do it to protect yourself, because they have to grow, you know? So last month, you were amazing because you saw the truth and you said the truth to protect yourself. And I think it was scary for you to do this. However, you got away from this negative thinking and you were brave enough to say the truth, to cut cord with this. Still, this person is not giving up on you, I feel like. I don't know who this is though. Maybe, you know, maybe family members, or new love that came in last month. I don't know, but this person is still around, I feel like. So if similar things happen, then you definitely need to talk to somebody about this, okay? Somebody who has more power and authority. Okay? This is my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye!